Hello, I'm Dr. Lynne. I'm a board-certified family physician and a staff physician at GoHealth Urgent Care. Today, we're going to talk about sore throat. Sore throat is one of the most common reasons people seek care in the urgent care and primary care setting. Sore throat is very common in wintertime and early springtime. People come into the urgent care because they have a sore throat for a few days. Sometimes they have fever, sometimes they have a runny nose, sometimes ear pain and difficulty swallowing. That's the main reason they come into urgent care. But we would like you to know there are actually many causes of sore throat. Sore throat can be caused by infectious, such as bacterial infection, commonly known as strep throat. They can be also caused by other types of bacteria other than the streptococcus infection. They can be caused by virus. They can be caused by cough, chronic cough. They can be caused by postnasal drainage as well as allergies. So there are many causes of sore throat. It's very hard to delineate which is the actual cause. That's why people seek care. And the other reason people seek care because they are not sure whether they were going to need antibiotic treatment for sore throat. Now, the most common cause of sore throat is actually viral pharyngitis. And about 15 to 30% of patients with sore throat in the urgent care actually has strep throat. How do you diagnose strep throat? So the doctors and the providers who see you may use a criteria to, based on your symptoms and the history. They may ask you a few questions, whether you have fever. They may ask you whether you have a cough, you have swollen glands, any pus in your throat, in your tonsils, and also your age. Based on that, we come up with a diagnostic criteria whether you need further testing or not. Now, in the urgent care setting, we have rapid testing, which can be done within 5 minutes to 10 minutes. One of our medical assistants will come into the room and swab your throat, and the test can be done in the urgent care setting. Now, if you are low risk, based on the criteria, the provider may order the test in the office to confirm your diagnosis. Now, if your presentation is very clean-cut, very clear of strep throat, sometimes they may go ahead and just prescribe you medication and treat your symptoms. Now, sometimes your symptoms may not be improved after treatment. You would have to return to the urgent care, and they will do further testing. Some people have other exposure, such as they worry about infectious mononucleosis. We can also test that within the urgent care setting. As a result, there are many ways to diagnose sore throat, as well as the treatment may be different based on what the cause is. Now, if you were tested positive for strep, more likely you'll be prescribed an antibiotic. Now, just remember, not all sore throat are caused by streptococcus infection. The reason we treat people with strep throat is to prevent complications and shorten the duration of their symptoms. Now, common complications of strep throat are rheumatic fever, peritonsillar abscess, scarlet fever, as well as kidney complication we call post-streptococcal glomerulonephritis. People will present with blood in the urine after the strep infection. That was the main reason we would treat people with strep throat. Now, when you go to your doctor, you may want to talk to your provider or doctor that you have these symptoms and what are your risk factors, such as whether you've been exposed to someone who has strep throat. Also, your other risk factors. For example, for people who are sexually active, you may want to mention you are sexually active. So another common cause of sore throat among sexually active adults are chlamydia and gonorrhea. Now, in young adults, infectious mononucleosis also present with sore throat, tonsillitis, and fever. So based on our discussion, I would encourage you to talk to your provider, and if you have any questions, concerns about sore throat during wintertime or early springtime, please come visit us at your local GoHealth Urgent Care Center. Thank you.